Covered. Covered! Your chairman is watching. Tyrus is watching. But more importantly, I am watching. Your chairman is watching. More excellent work taking me up here. Now, press the advantage. Well done here. The zone is ours. On to the next. Let's make this a habit. You're almost done. White knuckle through it if you have to.
Nothing for your ass! You're coming with me!
You held the line, and you did it with distinction. I could not ask for more. You held the line, and you did it with distinction. I could not ask for more. Your chairman is watching. Tyrus is watching. But more importantly, I am watching.
Excuse me, mine. Cover you! Defensive position!
The enemy caught you lacking. Now you lost the zone.
Taking fire!
Zone belongs to the enemy now. That was a miserable fucking performance.
Incoming fire! I'm with you. Pop and smoke! Taking their zone. Pop and smoke! Don't let him back in.
Zone is locked. A pathetic display. I trained you better than this. Maggots are beating you. Just drop them. That was the most namby-pamby, limp-dick, bitch-made performance I've seen in a while. Congratulations. That was the most namby-pamby, limp-dick, bitch-made performance I've seen in a while. Congratulations.
directed Shang-Chi, and showrunner Andrew Guest. It's no surprise the show is so funny considering Andrew Guest previously worked on sitcoms 30 Rock, Community, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But with Wonder Man, they've only gone and revived my interest in the MCU. This is the most inventive creation of theirs since WandaVision, which was released 5 years ago now. And even better, no pre-knowledge of other Marvel projects is required, so all you need to do is switch it on and get swept up by the entertainment. If you're a Marvel skeptic, which I've increasingly become over the years, I urge you to give this one a go. Since WandaVision, which was released 5 years ago now. And even better, no pre-knowledge of other Marvel projects is required, so all you need to do is switch it on.
A brand new Marvel fighting game is finally here, and to celebrate, I am playing one of the 4 characters that were never added to any of the betas, the Incredible Hulk. Honestly, this character is everything you would expect him to be. He hits very hard, and he has a lot of super armor, which is why we'll be using him today, as I'll be trying to get as many ranked wins as possible. If you're excited for the game and want to see more videos on it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below. But with that said, let's get into the game. And here we are, game 1 with Hulk. Do I want to start off with some armor or what? No, see, it takes a little while to get the armor going, okay? So I don't want anybody to judge Hulk by his appearance. We might be 7 feet tall. Hulk, actually, way more than 7 feet tall, but honestly, in this game, I'm a little small. Overhead. Nope, no EX meter. Okay, so I wanted to use my rock to get an overhead there, but we'll just play it a bit slow. Dr. Doom, stop that. Counter the beam. He wants to get a left-right grab set up. Hell no. Not looking too great as of now. Down on my luck. In the corner. Doom grab. He can't kill here. I'm out. We're out. Oh! That's a big time mistake. He dropped a combo. I gotta teach. We'll get a corner break. Penny on deck. Oh no. See, now that there's a chance to win, now I'm freaking out. It's still day 1. It's still day 1 when I'm recording this. I can't. A crossover. Big risk. Oh, with the armor. Do I go armor again? I'm gonna do it again. Don't ever try to sneak up on. Why didn't I finish the jump? I'm gonna have to use my low from across the screen jump. All right, look, there's so much Hulk that I'm not explaining because it is day 1 and I'm learning too. Basically, we have a Hulk exclusive mechanic called gamma ray charge. You can see it on the bottom next to my meter. We can charge that up during combos. I'm just gonna break the wall. I called an assist for no reason. But it's just our unique gauge, so we can just do it here. Now it's orange. If we get that to super red, basically all of our skills get more strong. We get an unblockable charge heavy, and he baited my counter, and I'm teammateless. Oh my gosh. I've got nothing. I've got nothing and nobody. Oh, that is so cheap. What? Dude, that was getting me in the open beta. It looked even faster here. That might not be accurate, but it sure felt it. All right, we fell down a level, so let's build it back up. Don't combo me. Thank you. Nice 2H. Do they make that for men? Oh, another big problem with the Hulk is you are very slow. All right, Red, we're almost at max power. I'm gonna just do it. Oh, the gamma rays. You get faster. Oh, and I want him to block. I want him to be afraid. I might just raw super if he tries me. I'm expecting a EX grab. We did fall out of the gamma rays already. That was quick. Oh, what are you over there for? Look at him trying to hide from the truth. The truth that anywhere he goes, I'll be there. Give me that. Oh, I'm looking for that. If he's grounded for more than 2 seconds. Hey! He doesn't need to be grounded. My air assist is just there. 150 meter. We got to get some supers here. I will say our level 2, our 100 bar, if we can pull it off, will give us instant, like, max Hulk rank. Which I think we'll just do it now. Why not? Nah, I dropped it. Overhead rock. Thank you very much. I think after the rock, why not? Let's just do Gamma Bomb. This is the move. We jump up, get the explosion. We're in red already. Let's finish the match. Red's not enough. We got to get full gamma rayed out. This is our strongest form. We're faster, stronger, better. Unblockable heavy. If I ever get to play the game in this state, which it does not look like Doom wants me to do, which is okay. I wouldn't want to go against that either. Counter. Call a teammate. Extra damage. Full screen low. Full screen low. I know he's getting pissed. Full screen. Wait, I didn't do it yet. Come on, don't panic, Doom. Air to air. Not a clean Hulk game, but you can see, I mean, he just does damage. You've got armor, and the full screen low is a lot trickier than you expect it to be. It's another mental stack on top of already too many mental stacks. I know I'm not winning that encounter, so let's just not. Oh, I didn't have enough EX meter for a clap. I was going for max damage. Could have taken a... Oh, we're swapping. Nice grab. Should have probably read that. Oh, look at this map, dude. See, this map wasn't in the beta. They tried to hide the beauty from us. Give me that. I'm gonna grab you back. Doesn't even do much for me because we're not in a corner, but if I could walk into the corner, get a teammate for this. Oh no. Somehow he put me back in the corner again. He's so inviting. Mid screen, can he get to the corner? Both assists. He almost had it, but he didn't want it. Oh, not my teammate too. Happy birthday combo. The damage is insane. Iron Man drops out though. Without super, he can't kill. He doesn't want to commit. And I'm not ready to tech. All right. Wasn't ready to tech there. Only way I'm getting teammates is by losing. Oh God. Oh God. Bad round, Star-Lord. The gun combo is really cool, but I like it when it's at a high angle and he can actually go all the way in. I did not like that sentence looking back. What is it? It's level 2? Damn, half health for what? What? That 2H was on the completely wrong side. I need a Tokon. I need a GM. I need a GM. Day 1, patch this immediately. Terrible combo because I'm just panicking. Let's go. We'll take a clap. We just want to maximize the damage before we wall break. We'll take it now. We could have gotten a little bit more, but this is fine. No need to greed. Magic is finally here. We have the level 3 broken assist. If you like Magic but don't like playing her, put her in that 3rd slot. You will not regret it. No! I wasn't ready for the jump in. Down 2 rounds. Damn, see the rock overhead, part of Hulk's mix-up game is getting a rock overhead, but it is a down input and I am terrible at those. So if you ever see a 2H come out in a terrible spot, just accept that that's why. Counter that so the laser can't get us. Why? He's just constantly in. This guy rolls in for the aggro beatdown.
Welcome to AMP Mecha Chameleon IRL. Today the guys are going to the school bus graveyard where they'll be playing the hit game Mecha Chameleon in real life. Here's how it works. The guys will split into 3 teams and compete in 3 rounds of hide and seek. Each round, 2 hunters will face 4 hiders. The hiders will have 25 minutes to paint themselves, camouflage, and hide. The hunters must then find and shoot the hiders with a paint gun to eliminate them. The team with the most total hiding time after 3 rounds wins.
Who wants to be on my team?
I don't got the best eyesight, bro. You make bad decisions.
And you're not the best artist.
I'll be on agent's team. All right, me and Chris.
Yeah, me and David.
Wait, hold on. Who's gonna be seeking now?
So the shortest stick seats first. The middle sticks goes second, and the longest stick goes last. All right, 3, 2, 1.
I want to seek first, please.
Why you grabbing my stick?
No, you small ass.
Man, so wait, we're seeking first?
Medium size prevails.
I got the longest.
Round 1 is about to start. Chris, Phantom, Davis, and Duke will be hiding. Once the round begins, they will have to whistle every 2 minutes to give the hunters a hint on where they are. They can also whistle whenever they want for fun.
All right, Duke, Dennis, where we going, man?
No, where I'm going.
Well, no, where we go? Because we're a team.
Hey, paint me all black, gang. Matter of fact, paint me all green.
All right, hey, I'm gonna find a good spot for us, Duke. Respectfully. To be honest, I think help me camouflage with the paint, gang. Y'all think this would be a good hiding spot? Would y'all be able to nose move? To be honest, I think this is kind of easy.
Hey, don't be back there playing now. Hey, hand me a brush stick. Look at that, bro. You gotta get up in there, baby.
We should both go in here. They would never know we're here. Look, this is what we fit.
There's no way to open this motherfucker.
Damn, Phantom got this through this bitch without even touching the door, nigga.
Agile.
Yeah, do we even gotta paint ourselves, nigga?
No, we don't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, on me, bruh.
I'm gonna just sit down, gang. I let Phantom take the lead for this one, you know what I'm saying? He wanna get on the bus, I get on the bus with him. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We both in that bus.
You're actually fucking slow.
This is a good spot, bro.
Hey, Duke, do you see me, gang? Do you see me? Duke! Can you see me? That guy.
I gotta go. I'm going on military route, dark green and brown. Hopefully I can camouflage, use the surrounding areas to probably deceive my opponents.
On God, I don't want nobody taking perspective from I'm finna lay like this. Is that gay? Yo! Yo, it's comfortable fucking.
Million prop for real. I have a feeling someone's gonna where I use this. Somebody just whistled down this direction.
I just did a little whistle.
And I also noticed that some people wasn't whistling the way they were supposed to. Usually Davis the one that cheats in these videos nowadays. Davis, so I think Davis wasn't really blowing his whistle.
I heard a whistle. I heard a whistle. I heard a whistle. I heard a whistle. I heard a whistle. I heard a whistle.
I did a really good job, and I also was playing fair. I was blowing the whistle loud as I possibly can, and you know, that still didn't help the opponents because they really couldn't find me.
I haven't checked this bus yet.
It's a big map, bro.
Coming to the bus, they're coming to the bus. I'm so scared. Okay, yeah, I gotta be tagged. But I don't think either one of them have to have less than to get on the bus. Agent and Kai, they just keep walking past me. I see Agent walk past, Kai walks by, then they go behind me. I got good.
Where are they, bro?
Yeah, like use your brake.
Are you?
We was walking. Some good movement. In real life, man, this is just.
好精彩啊！我好喜欢。
啊，
差一点，差一点。这俩真的是不愿意有任何多说话。这没有任何节目效果，兄弟。好球！这是上次实打实的恩怨。你就说我们会不会找吧，兄弟们。好球！好球！差一点。你们支持谁？评论区打一下。你们支持谁，兄弟们？
我去。
好球！哎，你们后面应该都是这种急停变向再变。哦，急停变向再变。哦，哎，好球！哇，1-0！哇，有意思了，有意思中。我们今天看上脚的也是宙斯配色。 一弱好，这，哎，来了吗？好，哦，好球！哇，大家可以过，任何的就，谢谢你们。什么情况，兄弟们？全进！
不甘示弱，兄弟们！
擦地，挺有意思的。这我第一次有这种，我下次也可以试试这种。发力真有点像。
没有。
杀了，萝卜要。萝卜要绝杀了！我去，兄弟们，萝卜要绝杀了！哇！莫恩真是莫恩神，莫恩真是莫恩神！来了，来了吗？哇！太帅了，这差一点，15比，提前放，好球！这个得防。来，开始比赛。对，还是一样的，开心。有可能他，我也不知道啊。反正咱们啊，在我这，好球，好球，好球！咱们所有人为2个球员。稍等，稍等，稍等。摆单。哇哇哇哇哇哇！好精彩啊！我好。
didn't.
How do I stop this?
When the dead rise, it'll be the end of the living.
Onimusha Way of the Sword is, on one hand, a demanding action game built around intense boss fights. On the other, it's surprisingly forgiving when it comes to mowing down regular enemies, letting you dispatch them however you like. Those two seemingly contradictory philosophies coexist throughout the game, often overlapping in ways that make it easy to misunderstand at first, but they also form one of its greatest strengths. After the public demo featuring Kiyomizu Dera Temple, many players came away saying the game felt too easy, at least until they reached Sasaki Ganryu, the boss waiting on the famous stage of Kiyomizu's main hall. I've always felt that action games built around combat generally offer one of two kinds of satisfaction. The first is the thrill of overcoming seemingly impossible opponents through persistence and mastery. The second is the joy of defeating enemies with style, making every encounter look as cool as possible. Most action games lean heavily towards one or the other, but Onimusha Way of the Sword may be one of the rare exceptions that embraces both equally. Much like Sifu, Onimusha Way of the Sword dynamically changes combat animations depending on the positioning of both the player and the enemy. Purposely guarding while your back is turned or luring enemies close to a wall triggers unique contextual animations that make every encounter feel cinematic. Unlike Sifu, positioning isn't a core strategic mechanic, but it does give players remarkable freedom to choreograph stylish sword fights. As Miyamoto Musashi, you can elegantly deflect attacks from virtually any direction, creating the impression of a superhuman swordsman effortlessly handling every threat. The game's one-handed and two-handed attacks essentially function as light and heavy attacks. When both combatants attack simultaneously, they clash in a mechanic called Blade Barrage. Switching from a one-handed attack to a two-handed one, or vice versa, allows you to win the exchange. You can elegantly deflect attacks from virtually any direction, creating the impression of a superhuman swordsman effortlessly handling every threat. The game's one-handed and two-handed attacks essentially function as light and heavy attacks. When both combatants attack simultaneously, the wall triggers unique contextual animations that make the positioning of both the player and the enemy. Purposely guarding while your back is turned or luring enemies close to a wall triggers unique contextual animations that make every encounter feel cinematic. Unlike Sifu, positioning isn't a core strategic mechanic, but it does give players remarkable freedom to choreograph stylish sword fights. As Miyamoto Musashi, you can elegantly deflect attacks from virtually any direction, creating the impression of a superhuman swordsman effortlessly handling every threat. The game's one-handed and two-handed attacks essentially function as light and heavy attacks. When both combatants attack simultaneously, they clash in a mechanic called Blade Barrage. Switching from a one-handed attack to a two-handed one, or vice versa, allows you to win the exchange, resulting in another satisfyingly cinematic sequence. Parries have become a staple of modern action games, but Onimusha Way of the Sword features two distinct defensive mechanics: deflect and parry. Parry works similar to other action games. Use the guard button with precise timing and you'll stagger your opponent, creating an opening for a counterattack. Deflect, however, works differently. By holding the guard button and pressing the DualSense controller's X button at the moment the enemy attacks, you can safely intercept incoming blows while dramatically reducing the enemy's stamina gauge. This gauge functions much like the posture meter in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Once it's completely depleted, you'll have an opportunity to unleash a devastating attack. That creates an interesting decision during every fight. Do you prioritize creating an immediate opening through parry, or focus on breaking the enemy's stamina gauge with deflect? The two mechanics don't just deepen combat, they also make every encounter look spectacular. According to director Satoru Nihei, parry and deflect feature over 300 unique animations, changing depending on the enemy's size and type. And then there's Isen, the mechanic that has always defined Onimusha. Isen is a devastating counterattack triggered by striking at the exact moment an enemy attacks. It's flashy, immensely satisfying to pull off, and instantly kills most standard enemies. The catch is that the timing window is tight, and a failed attempt will put the player at a high risk. More than anything else, Isen encapsulates both the brilliance and difficulty of Onimusha Way of the Sword. It represents the series' unique balance between risk, reward, and style. Isen is the very definition of high risk, high reward. Yet against ordinary enemies, there's little practical reason to attempt it, as they're easy enough to defeat through conventional attacks. So players focus purely on efficiency can simply ignore the mechanic here. Boss fights, however, make the risk of utilizing Isen much greater. Missing the timing often results in taking massive damage, and since the bosses themselves are already challenging, I rarely felt I had the luxury of attempting an Isen during my hands-on session. Other journalists at the event shared similar experiences, with several telling me they had simply given up on trying to use Isen against bosses. So if it's unnecessary against regular enemies and often too risky against bosses, what purpose does Isen really serve? The answer, I think, is simple. It looks badass. Most of the time, attempting Isen isn't the most efficient strategy, but when you pull it off, the payoff is immensely satisfying, not only because it feels stylish, but because there's always the possibility of a huge reward. At first glance, Isen seems designed primarily for players who want to show off, yet mastering it ultimately becomes one of the game's greatest challenges. During this hands-on session, I explored a brand new area called the Oni Refuge. While the word Oni itself is Japanese for demon or ogre, in Onimusha, the Oni are depicted as an ancient, supernatural race of spiritual beings in war with the evil Genma faction. The Oni Refuge is a place created by the Oni to hunt the Genma. The area begins inside a cave repaired with kintsugi, a Japanese method of repairing broken pottery with powdered gold, before opening into a surreal landscape where massive rocks and fragments of ruined shrines and temples float throughout the sky. Unlike stages based on real-world locations, this is unapologetically fantasy. It's unsettling, mysterious, and possesses a uniquely Japanese sense of beauty. The level design also takes advantage of the setting in ways that simply wouldn't be possible in a realistic environment. Early in the stage, Musashi acquires the Oni bow, a magical bow with an unlimited supply of arrows. From that point on, it becomes the centerpiece of the area's design. Simple environmental puzzles have you shooting massive boulders just as enemies walk underneath them, or firing at giant cubes blocking your path to clear the way forward. At one point, Musashi quips, "There's no way a Genma brain could solve a puzzle like this." I was relieved to discover that I am at least slightly smarter than a Genma. That said, anyone hoping for elaborate puzzle solving may come away disappointed. Compared to Capcom's other recent releases, Resident Evil Requiem and Pragmata, Onimusha Way of the Sword feels much closer to a pure action game. Exploration exists, but it's probably best viewed as a complement to the combat rather than a defining feature. Combat inside the Oni Refuge is largely designed around creative uses of the Oni bow, making its environmental interactions feel like a natural extension of the action rather than a break from it. At the end of the Oni Refuge awaits Daidara, a gigantic man-eating Genma. Daidara is a towering monster. Its sweeping club attacks and charging assaults are relatively easy to read, but getting caught by one deals tremendous damage. The most interesting aspect of the fight, however, isn't the monster itself, it's how it transforms one of Onimusha's oldest mechanics. Soul absorption has always been one of the defining features of the series. After defeating enemies, Musashi can absorb the souls they leave behind using his Oni Gauntlet by pressing L2. Different colored souls restore health, fill special attack gauges, or grant experience points. To be honest, it's a system that has remained largely unchanged since the PS2 era, and by modern standards, it doesn't feel particularly interesting. Daidara changes that entirely. The gluttonous beast can absorb souls as well. If it manages to consume them before you do, its stomach swells and it powers up, turning soul absorption into a frantic race between player and boss. Because Daidara rarely lets up its offensive pressure, you're constantly forced to dodge and defend while simultaneously trying to absorb souls before it can. Even if it does succeed in powering up though, all isn't lost. By relentlessly attacking its enlarged stomach, you can recover a huge number of the souls it consumed. It's a clever evolution of a classic mechanic. Soul absorption still feels unmistakably Onimusha, but it also gains a level of interactivity that makes it feel surprisingly fresh in 2026. Previous games featured enemies like Yaran that could steal souls from the player, but never in a way that created such a meaningful back and forth during a major boss fight. According to director Satoru Nihei, Daidara isn't the only boss that gives soul absorption its own unique twist, which has me looking forward to discovering what the rest of the game has in store. After the Oni Refuge stage, I returned to the Rokudo Chinoji Temple, the player's central hub. Ringing the temple bell transports you to a separate dimension where you can revisit combat tutorials and rematch previously defeated bosses. It's also a convenient place to practice techniques that you've just learned. Interestingly, Deflect, which was available from the start in the demo, is actually unlocked later in the full game. From Rokudo Chinoji, I ventured into Kyoto, a wide linear area that serves as the game's primary exploration zone, completing several main quests along the way. Most of the regular enemies here weren't particularly threatening, making these sections feel like a welcome breather between the more demanding boss encounters. Before long, I found myself attempting Isen again, not because I had to, but simply because it was fun to fight stylishly. Random events where villagers are attacked by Genma can also occur here. Saving them rewards you with items, while failing them means they really do die. These events are pretty straightforward, and I have to admit it already began feeling repetitive during my 3-hour hands-on session. There are other optional exploration elements as well, including hidden items scattered throughout the world. One reward I particularly appreciated was the ability to unlock additional outfits for Musashi, although that's not exclusive to the wide linear areas. Even so, I wouldn't say exploring Kyoto itself was particularly exciting. What stayed with me wasn't the exploration, but the boss fight against Rashogan, whom I encountered at the Yasui Kampiragu Shrine within the area. I had already fought Rashogan back at the Summer Game Fest in June, where my demo ended with the frustrating feeling that I had been just one step away from victory. As it turns out, I wasn't close at all, as Rashogan has a second phase. In fact, every boss that I fought in Onimusha Way of the Sword seems to have a second phase, as it should be in a well-crafted action game. Each boss dramatically changes its attack patterns as the fight progresses. Once Rashogan enters its second phase, it begins using a troublesome grab attack that caught me over and over again. What I also appreciate is that, much like Daidara's Soul Absorption battle, each boss introduces its own unique gameplay twist. Rashogan masquerades as a deity of matchmaking and broken relationships, and its body is bound together by mystical threads. By literally cutting those bonds, you can temporarily weaken the boss. Rashogan proved to be a formidable opponent, taking me quite a few attempts to defeat. Little by little, I learned its wide variety of attack patterns, and eventually realized that relying on deflect was far more effective than trying to parry. It was the kind of satisfying victory that only comes from a well-designed boss fight, one where you genuinely feel yourself improving with each attempt. After finally bringing Rashogan down, I returned to carving through regular enemies with ease, and that's when I realized what makes Onimusha Way of the Sword feel so different from its peers. Its bosses are every bit as demanding as those found in a Souls-like, but the journey between them isn't built around constant punishment. Onimusha Way of the Sword is a game that manages to challenge the player without becoming exhausting, allowing the game to shift naturally between moments of intense concentration and opportunities to simply enjoy stylish swordplay. For more previews of the latest upcoming games, don't miss our recent hands-on.
Just squeezing through.
Motorsport is an incredibly dangerous thing to take part in. Think about it. You're strapping yourself to a machine that harnesses the energy of explosions to propel you forwards at speeds that, should you strike another object, will likely prove lethal. And yet, so many racing games fail to convey the white-knuckle line between thrill and fear. A whole generation of digital drivers have grown up with on-screen racing lines that show them the perfect acceleration.
Have you heard the story of a monkey born from a rock on Fruit Mountain? What about the story?
Get up.
Smoke out!
burst into the meat grinder, because that's what it's gonna take.
Don't let him back in. Twitching. Smoke out! Defend this position. Sounding quiet, locked. Smoke out! All right, let's do this shit! I need ammo! Fuck yeah! Hey!
Excellent work taking the zone, Gears. Now, press the advantage.
Backing you up! That's one! Pop and smoke. Reloading! Cover me! Hold the ball! Oh, yeah! Taking their zone. Throwing smoke. I'm with you. I'm taking their zone. Cover me! One down. That's two. We held them off. We're done here. I'm with
Excellent work taking the zone, Gears. Now, Press the advantage.
Covering you! I'm with you.
Denied. Shift munition. Weapon.
Open smoke! Zone's under our control. Capturing the zone.
The zone is lost. A pathetic display. I trained you better than this.
Smoke out! Throwing smoke! Taking fire! Zone's under our control. Hold them up! You got some aggression in there, too. Lights out.
Oh, shit. Hope nobody saw that.
Throwing smoke! meat.
You did a fine job capturing the zone. Let's make this a habit.
I'm with you.
Sweet.
Throw and track. Capturing their zone.
Zone belongs to the enemy now. That was a miserable fucking performance.
We have this position.
Smoke out.
Cover me. Enemy down.
Smoke out.
Ammo back.
Looks dead to me.
Taking fire.
Taking their zone. Zone's under our control.
You're almost done. White knuckle through it if you have to.
I'm reloading.
Backing you up.
That was a commanding display of lethality. I'll admit, I'm impressed.